I gave you my heart.
Hey guys, just want to show you what's going on. Here's the radio I've been running. If you can get it to focus in here. Dual. And Dual, you know, they're made in Korea, although this particular unit says China. But it's a heavy receiver. So, I mean, and you guys have seen how good it's played. But all the thing is, like when you go to scroll the channels, this button here is clunky as hell. It doesn't have a lot of features, and it's not Bluetooth. That's the main reason I'm switching it out. I'm switching it out for this unit. It's Pioneer. It's lighter. That's what's crazy. And it's supposed to be the same amount of watts. Hold on, let me get some light here. Plus that Dual has a bright blue light. It blinds you at nighttime. This one's like, I think you can change the colors to whatever you want. It's not as bad. And this one's Bluetooth. I went on Amazon. I looked this up I did a Google search, and the reviews on this were all 5 stars. It's a good radio. So there's one I got it from Wally World, but there's one a little bit cheaper than this that's not a CD player. Don't get it. The reviews on it are terrible. So you guys, if you guys ever go to get something from any electronics, always do a Google search and read reviews. You know, if there's only one person saying it's bad and the rest are good, then you know, go with the good. But if there's like 10 people saying it's junk, beware. You know. So I'll show you the box. Oh, so you know what it is. This is the one I got. It seems to be a pretty good unit. I can't wait to hook it up and see how it sounds. And I got the Scar Audio RCAs I showed you guys the other day. I just never got a chance to hook it up because it when I hooked up the box and the amplifier, I'd have to rip the wire. It's in that loom right there. So I'm gonna take it out now and put these RCAs on. It should sound a lot cleaner with just those alone. You know, there's all my box of miscellaneous stuff. I got a, what do you call it? Clip monitor for tar amps. I ain't even got a tar amps at the moment. Some 0 gauge to 4 reducers, which I ain't using them because I think it's better with the wire just going straight in. And this is the mic that goes for the radio I just got. I already had the single DIN unit because my car had a factory double DIN, but I want a double DIN, but this will work fine. I don't gotta have a double DIN, and I don't gotta have a touch screen. It's just a radio for me. I can watch videos on my phone if I want. So, and this is Pioneer, so supposedly this has a lot of features where you can control low pass and high pass, which is unique, and I think Pioneer is one of the few people that have that option. It ain't just got an EQ, so I'm looking forward to that, so I can tune in my amplifier a little better. And what else? Let's see. Oh, there's the tweeters. I'm trying to hook them back up in the back where the rear deck speakers are, because those rear deck speakers you guys always see, I never have those hooked up because one of them's kind of blowed. Their factory. So is my door. I'm going to replace those. I was looking at speakers today at Walmart, and they all only got coaxials. I don't want coaxials. I want components. I want my mids to run mids, my highs to run high. So tweeters for the highs, component speakers for the mids, and then subwoofer for the bass. You know, I don't want coaxial that has a tweeter built into it. I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to end up ordering my component speakers and a 4-channel amp off of Amazon or eBay. I went to 2 car audio places today. One was closed, Extreme Audio. It's supposed to have been open, but it never is every time I get a day off to go there. And they're supposed to close at 1, and I got there early. Got there like 12. Anyway, this other place, they advertised a bunch of car audio stuff. I went there, and they only had like one little 6.5-inch speaker. They had a Hyphonics Zeus amp they wanted 300 for, but I already got an amp and all that. I just really needed the component speakers. He tried to sell me a receiver for the dash. It was a double DIN. It looked nice too, $135 SoundStream. But I looked up the reviews on Amazon. There's like 20 people saying it's junk, so I told him, go ahead and put that back in the glass, buddy. So I just went to Wally World because Amazon sells the same radio, but they want more on Amazon. And it's Pioneer. So I got it cheaper at Walmart. Plus I could return it if something goes wrong with it if I'm getting it through Walmart. So I'm getting ready to hook that up, then hook up these tweeters, and then we'll give it a listen to. I gotta hurry up too, it's already 5 o'clock. I've been busy today. I cleaned the car up too. Gave it a bath yesterday. Shined those tires up and stuff. Thing looking good, boy. Huh? You know what I'm talking about? So, she looking crisp for an old 2006, boy. I got me some Armor All. I ain't did the dash yet, but I'm going to. But yeah, things coming together, guys. Anyway, let me get on this, and then we'll give it a listen to once I get it all hooked up. All right, guys. Boy, it took me forever to hook this thing up. I mean, not the wiring part, because I got a Metro wiring harness that I had hooked up to the dual one. And I almost was ready to take this thing back because I couldn't get the subwoofer to work. But then, you know, I had this app downloaded. If this thing will focus in on it, maybe take the light off my phone. No, that makes it worse. All right. And then I got to messing with this. I hit settings. And man, for the price of this thing, I think I paid like $70 for this Pioneer. And look at this, watch, system. I knew Pioneers did this, I just didn't think the one I got would do it. Initial, I think it is. No, that's for your sub. You know, I had to turn my sub on, first of all, sub. And then, okay, where'd I go? Audio, that's where I went, audio. This is what's badass, watch this. I've only done it once, so. How did I do it? Advanced setting. Now look, I can do every speaker. Like I can go to the side speaker, I can set it, high pass filter. You can turn it on or off. The dB speaker level for the front left. You can do each individual speaker in this. And here's my sub. You got a low pass filter. I got it turned on. It was on 100 hertz. You can put it, I think that, oh, you can go up higher. You can go up to 160. But I'm going to put, I always like mine at 80. And you can turn a dB up on it. You can do the phase. You can reverse your phase from here. I mean, this is better than the amplifier settings. And then it's got your curve up here. Watch when I change it. See? Oh, wait a minute. It changes the curve on it. There's normal. Turn the dBs down. I'll tell you what though, this thing's freaking loud now. I played a song. I had to move down here to the demo field just to finish setting it up for the night. I don't think I'll be able to play a bunch of stuff tonight, but I'm gonna check at least one song out and show you guys. But yeah, man, this Pioneer's badass, man. I love this thing. It sounds so much better too. I gotta fine tune it better tomorrow. Anyway, let me see. Let me go to a different song. And I like that. See, it shows what I'm playing. I don't know how loud that really is right now. It's on top of the car. Sounds so much better. I guess it's clear we ain't homies like I think we homies. I'm at the top and I swear to God it's really lonely, but I'm not coming. This thing's crazy loud now, and the clarity. I gotta start my car up. I got 2 batteries, but still. Turn that light off for a second. No, I better keep it on. Dang, it gets dark in here. Yeah, but this thing, man, it's like crazy stupid loud. I ain't even got this, like it says bass right here. I ain't even gonna touch that thing. There's already too much freaking bass in this thing. This thing tells you the altitude, miles per hour, which it says I'm going 1 mile per hour, but I'm not going at all anywhere. So I got to finish setting it up. It's even got my name, my contacts. You can do anything. This thing has Spotify. Tells me battery level, the whole 9 yards. You got voice activation, Alexa, text message. You can go in your contacts, your music. I think this is how you find your music right here. Oh no, that's how you change the. Wow, that's cool. You can control it from that. So I can control everything from outside the car now. Look at this. You can do the radio. I can stand out because this is all Bluetooth. Because look, I ain't got no connection. It's all running from that. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool though. Let me put it back on Bluetooth. Let me see. I think it actually plays louder from. Let me put it back over here so make it easier. Oh, here's the dynamic, natural, vocal, vivid. I don't want none of the EQ things on though. I want a flat. You got FX. I don't want that on either. But you can do a lot of stuff with this. Navigation. It goes right to maps. So, and then it goes, and I got a microphone. Where's the mic at? The mic's right there. So, yeah, I like this radio, man. It's not a bad deal from Walmart. Hold on a second. Let me find a song. All right, check this out. This thing here, boy. I'm telling you, you can do all the settings I just showed you with this thing and everything. And then, I got to set the clock right on it. But, watch this. I mean, this thing, I'm saying way back now. And that song, it's got pretty good bass, but it ain't one of my loudest by any means. But it sounds so much better with this Pioneer. Okay.
You're about to get Rustified. I turned the preacher.
Guys, sorry about that abrupt ending, but this phone, I don't got an SD card in this old LG. I just use it to film. You know, I got my Samsung for that I use on it for phones and music and all that. But the storage was full and it just cut off. But I cleared that up, so I was able to film a little more here. I'm already back in the house now because it was already late. But yeah, that Pioneer I got, man. The box for it's up in here. Let me grab it. I gotta clean my room up. I've been so busy doing shit. Alright, here's the Pioneer. I'm telling you, this thing here is awesome. You gotta use the app to control it though, like I was showing you guys. I ended up after I wasn't filming. Let me get this ashtray. When I wasn't filming, and I fine-tuned the door speakers and stuff. Now you know, you can hear the voices and stuff, the vocals. You couldn't hear that. The bass was drowning it out before. This Pioneer, I'm able to tune in each speaker exactly how I want, and the subwoofer separately. There's a lot of features. It's got Spotify, Pandora. The navigation plays through it. It's got hands-free for the phone. It's got the mic that, you know, you plug in. It's not got a built-in mic, but it's got a plug-in mic that you can clip everywhere, which I think is better because you can put the mic closer to you. Probably sounds clear. I haven't made a phone call through it yet, but I'm sure it's good because everything else about this is good. You can change the music and tracks from the app, and it displays across the radio what's playing and all that. It's easy, smooth going through all your playlists and stuff. Now this radio here, I put this one back in here. I'm selling this one on Facebook, $25. I'm trying to give somebody a good deal. I mean, it ain't Bluetooth, but you can plug an auxiliary in, and it's got 50 times 4, just like this one. And it's a heavy receiver. It's actually heavier than the Pioneer is, you know. So, anyway, so yeah, this one. The thing about it, like when you'd go to Seek or whatever, you got to do each individual track until you can get to the one you're looking for. And if you got hundreds of tracks like me, man, that can take forever. Hell with that. I like this one. You don't have to do that. But this one, I got this from Crutchfield. This was like their cheapest unit. I just got it just to start off, you know, instead of my factory head unit, because my factory head unit didn't work when I first got that car. And I've been focused on amplifiers and building boxes and subwoofers and stuff. Now, I told you guys I was going to start working on the front stage. Plus, this just helps the amplifier. I was jamming this thing for an extended period, even after I finished filming. And the Scar RP2000 was barely warm, and I felt the cones on the subs and they was barely warm. So, and not that amp even got hot like the Tar amps did anyway. So, you know, I'm just getting a better efficient system, and I am going to get another one of those Scar RP2000s and run each sub to one of those. I mean, it's already crazy loud. This has got a higher volume. This one only went up to 46. This one goes up to like 60. But I mean, even at 40 on this one is just crazy jamming, because you can turn the subwoofer up from the app like I showed you guys. And I mean, it's just totally better. It's cleaner. I recommend getting this if you guys don't want to spend a lot of money and you want to buy a decent head unit and you don't care about having videos and shit on your freaking radio, because you can just have your phone, you know, on a little mount like I do and watch the videos if you want. But I mean, there ain't no need for me to watch. I got a TV if I want to watch videos. All I want my radio for is for putting out sound, you know, and decent sound. So, and I put these up for sale. I got this for 120. It's got the direct lead somebody put on it, you know, when they did the recone. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I just don't like how they did it. They did it with tape, which I can fix. I could put direct leads. I mean, not direct leads. I could put terminals on it. I could actually take them off that gravity if I wanted, because it's got little bolts on it to do it. But I don't want to tear up that sub, because that's a decent 15. Even though it's a cheap, you know, I don't like the cone on them. They're kind of like polyurethane or some crap. It ain't pressed paper like this, you know. Sundown's quality. So is my American bass. But I mean, I'm sure this thing still sounds decent. It's a 15, you know. And but you know, somebody wants to buy this from me and put terminals on it themselves, or they could just throw it in a box and run these are 8-gauge wire hook to it. It works like that. But I think by they putting this tape on here like this, because when I played it, I almost thought it was blowed, but it wasn't. It was the tape hitting the cone. You know what I mean? That's why it's a dumb idea to do it like that. If anything, they should have ran it like tighter down through the holes, and then it wouldn't have been so bad. I mean, I might end up doing that myself. Because I don't know if anybody's even going to want it. I don't care. I'll keep all this shit, and then, because I plan on getting a work truck, and I'll hook this shit up in a work truck. I don't care. You know. Eventually, I'll get me some more rims too. I got these things to put on the rims. Showed you guys those before. But yeah, man, I'm real happy with this Pioneer. It was a good decision I made. And I think it was only like 70 bucks. I don't know if I got the receipt in here or not. I know I got it, but I think is this it? Oh no, I know where it's at. It's taped to the oil change. I got an oil change today at Walmart too. So it's taped to that. So the oil change was $40, and the total with the radio and the oil change was $116. So $76. So something like $76 or something. I think it was like $69 with tax. It was like tax for the oil change and that. This is like 69, so this is probably like 72, 74 to 75. I don't know, something like that. Still, you can say $80. For $80, this thing's decent. You can't beat it. Where you can control every sub and you can set the slopes and all that, you know, your cutoff and, you know, where you want it to cut off at whatever dB and all that. So, I highly recommend it. And once I get it tuned in tomorrow, I'll definitely show you guys how it sounds. You know, I plan on hooking up them DS18 tweeters too. I'm gonna wire those in tomorrow. I'm gonna make a little board for them and shit. I didn't have time today, so I had to go do a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, I told you guys I went to that car audio places, and that's in 20-mile town, 20 miles from here. It's 40-mile round trip, just a waste of time. I went to their Walmart to get the oil change up there too. But every time I go to their Walmart, their auto place has always got some excuse why they're not going to be open. And they again today, a bunch of lazy assholes, I guess. Ours has always got the auto place is always open. You can always get an oil change or whatever. But I ain't never going back to that Walmart up there in Somerset again. Bunch of lazy assholes. Anyway, I got these shoes from the shoe store today. I usually get Skechers. Check these things out. They got this little blue and white camouflage on them. Feelers. My old Skechers were getting wore out, man. I wore them roofing and lawn maintenance. These are pretty decent. They're light. They're kind of like the Under Armour's lightness, you know what I mean? I like them. Anyway, you know, it's kind of off subject from car audio, but I'll still show you. But, yeah, we'll give it a listen to tomorrow, guys. And we'll see how it sounds then. But, yeah, go out there and get you one. This is the model number. Make sure you get this model number and get the one with the CD player. Don't get the one that don't have it, because I read the reviews on it. It's a little cheaper, but don't try to save yourself some money because it doesn't have all the features that this one has. And you're going to be mad that you got it and probably return it and waste your time. So go ahead, if you ain't got the $20 extra, just wait a week until you do and get this one. Or if you're just starting out and you need one and you live in Kentucky or around South Central Kentucky, go on Facebook Marketplace and find James Ford, and boom, bada bing, bada boom. I'll say this one for $25. And it's still got the manual and everything, you know. Anyway, that's all for tonight, guys. We'll hook it up tomorrow and see how it sounds. Till the next one, dudes. Late.